just past 4 a.m. It's the 30th of September 2019, the last day of September. Okay, and when you look at the SAT-24, yeah, the live view, yes, you get to see what they're doing. I mean, it's been clear all past midnight over the UK, Ireland, and even like Iceland, yeah, and of course France too, yeah. Yeah, but they've been doing this all night. Here we go. They've got some horrible, probably some horrible salter machines there, yeah. They're disgusting spraying toxic CCN compounds, aluminium dust, and look, it's just coming just in time. See, just in time for the sunrise in I don't know, like a couple of hours from now, yeah. And then you'll get up. Okay, I mean, I'm already up, okay, but it'll be just when the sun is rising. Oh, it's overcast again. Can you believe it? The sun is blocked, okay. Just over the past weekend, the sun did come out for like, I don't know, half an hour to 45 minutes, and in that time it was just quickly sprayed out, okay. But when the sun was on you, oh, look at that! It's a nice warm sun, and a nice blue sky behind all this poison. Okay, so there's really nothing else to say. These scum, they hate us. They look down at us with utter contempt. They're poisoning us from the sky. Our water is poisoned. The food is GMO, effed up, right? And absolutely everything they say is a lie. The vaccines are poison. They're used to program you too. Along with this, I mean, that's I guess that's what they go 5G in the fourth industrial revolution. What does that mean? It literally means they're gonna cyborg the Goyim and turn you into their literal golem who can't refuse them next. I mean, that's what it's going to be. Okay, it's going to be abject slavery. You're going to be like you're going to be controlled. It started with what did it start with in the scum's media? It was, yeah, you're going to have to eat insects. Then it was, oh, the insects are dying. You're going to have to eat maggots. And then what did it go on from there? Oh, you're going to have to eat reprocessed waste, and then cannibalism. Yeah. You're gonna have to eat your dead next, yeah. That's what they think of us, okay. They hate us, okay. And I know there's no point really showing any footage. Well, okay. One thing, when you're seeing it live, yeah, in the early hours of the morning, you can see it, and you can see it's been clear. Okay, like 4 or 5 hours ago, even Ireland was clear overnight, okay. But if you look in their archives, yeah. In their archives, okay, it's the same. I'll just show one or two. You do not. You only get to see any details of the daylight hours. See, they're not showing you now where you can't see the clouds. But so they only show you. Oh, there you go. It's daylight now. Overcast. It's overcast. I guess it must be overcast all the time over the UK. Yeah, and there we go. Another one. Friday. Yeah. See, you don't get to see the night time, yeah. Well, you don't get any detail there if you don't look at it live. You only get to see daytime. Oh, it's overcast. I guess it's overcast at night if you only look at the archives. It's the same for the rest of the video. There's no point showing you. Okay. Okay, but here watching live. Okay, and go play. Yeah, like I said, even Ireland was, just before midnight was clear. Yeah, clear skies, I mean, over UK and France, and even Iceland. But will that be the case for the sunrise? No, it won't. It'll be overcast, okay, and all day. And that's been like that since the 5 days of sunshine, which is, at the end of summer, they threw us a bone. Yeah. So here's your ration sunshine. Yeah. Where is it? Yeah, that, and there we go. Okay, it's ridiculous. Look at this. It's evil crime. Okay, the climate change is the climate changes. They control the climate. The scum do. Okay, where was it? What's going on? Okay, this is where this summer. Okay, this is all artificially cleared up as well. They sprayed desiccants. I mean, was that my last video? One of my last videos. Yeah, that's all desiccant spraying there. 2 days, 3, 4. Well, in the south anyway, it's all fucked up. Up north. Oh, Ireland got some sun. Imagine that. Fancy that, getting some, being allowed some sunshine. So you had to, so when the sun was out, you better have got it whilst you could, because yeah, and that was when they started clearing it up. That was it. Okay, and it was the worst summer, one of the worst summers ever. I mean, they're all pretty shit, aren't they? Okay, with an average of 3 sunny days. Yeah. I mean, look at that. Look how insane that looks. All their artificial cloud positioned over the land, and you can see just out to sea a little bit. It's clear. Okay, it's all, and that's another thing. It's all done not just with spraying and frequencies. These evil scum are manipulating the ether too. I mean, that's what CERN cloud's all about. Okay, yes, the ether science, which is not accepted. Because knowledge is power, isn't it? And they're not going to teach you the real powerful science, are they? They're going to teach you utter shit instead. Like fucking Einstein's relativity and just non-consequential bullshit which doesn't matter. You know? And what else? And then gravity. Insane bullshit, okay? Okay, whilst they're using, they are actually using ether science to shear in fake clouds along with spraying us. Okay, and spraying aluminium into it and moving it into position. That's what all the radars are doing, Doppler radars and even mobile phone towers. Okay, I mean the mobile phone towers, they start pulsing. All right, and then it rains. You haven't noticed. The Doppler radar holds it in position, all this fake, artificial toxic cloud layer at a low altitude. Where are the high altitude clouds? Well, I certainly haven't seen any high altitude clouds in the UK. It's all been low altitude toxic haze. Yeah, and even when there are features that looks like a little bit like clouds, guess what? The frequencies change. Whilst they're repatterning the sky, all the clouds melt away, and it's just a uniform grey mess, low altitude mess. Okay, the crimes are endless. They hate us, and people are just, you know. I mean, okay, I'm going to end with, if it was for our benefit, they would only manage the sunlight in summer. Okay, because we get more daylight hours, you know, in the middle than a desert would, like the Sahara. Okay, so which means the whole of Europe and North America and Canada would be a giant baking hot desert in the summer. Okay, if not for the clouds, because the clouds determine the cloud layer, but it isn't for our benefit because it's poison, and they actually add nasties to it, you know, but nasty biologicals as well as the normal poisons, and then they block out the sun. I mean, it's autumn now, you know. Oh, the sun is it's overcast almost every single day. I mean, if this year's summer was overcast every single day, even on the days where they said, oh, it's a heat wave. It's a heat wave. It's the hottest summer's day ever. Where was the sun then? It was overcast with toxic shit. You know, these monsters. Okay? If it was for our benefit, they would only do this, okay, in summer, but it isn't, because they do it all through autumn and winter, and to make matters worse, they heat up the high layers of frozen cold air, which are, you know, they would, you know, I mean, they're kept up there by high winds, but they heat up the high layer, and that pushes down the cold layers below because it expands, okay, and it comes to the ground, and there you go, freezing cold air, and they go, "My winter wonderland. You must be on a ball. There's no. We don't have a creator." Because they hate the creator, and they hate us because they're Nephilim evil spirits, because of the sin of the fallen angels, who, yes, they're still on earth, they're monsters. Okay, they're devils. All right. Their sin is they created the Nephilim, who can never leave. They are earthbound, yet they cannot die. Alright, they remain as a spirit on earth, and they can never go to heaven, and they can never go to, and that's it. That's the whole drama here, and we have to suffer. We are just their interactive media, and they seem to love us in believing in absolute shit, like being on a ball, and they are idiots in space. You can't go to space as a firmament. Those rockets don't go into space. They're just shitting up the air, and it's ridiculous. It's literally a poison rocket. Yeah, I mean, why do you think? Why do they choose? Why do they choose formerly sunny Florida? Yeah, let's just shit up the air in Florida. Why? Oh, it's nice and sunny here. I guess we'll attack it with a hurricane. Yeah, can't have people living in a tropical paradise where it's nice and warm all the time. No, we've got to attack them with hurricanes, which they create. They create an engine, and call it a hurricane, and it's ether manipulation. Okay, and that's it. And they're using the polarities as well. You got this, and that's it. We're under attack all the time. And that's it. I've got to go. So yeah. That's your one. Maybe next video I'll provide some proof on the ether science, which they use. Imagine that these scum use ether science, okay, to control the weather, to create shit weather, whilst at the same time saying, "No, it's not a real science. That's just rubbish." And that, and the Michelson-Morley experiment. What's that? No, they don't teach you that in Looniversity, will they? They'll just teach you shit, relativity, and gravity. Gravity doesn't exist.